All right, continuing. Showers and thunderstorms, mostly in a line stretching all the way from our western counties into West Virginia. Unorganized, sure, but you can kind of follow how it does stretch from west to east or vice versa. But there are going to be some stronger showers that do make their way further south. We've already picked up a couple down there in McCreary County making their way into Whitley. But really the bulk of the activity, especially the heavy stuff, really has been hanging out in the bluegrass, and now some of our eastern counties are in the mix. But you can see that line continuing to push further south as the storms individualized are moving towards the east. Some lightning production, sure, not quite what's still happening out in some of the western counties where there's still the potential for severe weather, but I think our potential has certainly diminished because of the fact that we are losing the ingredients that made some of those showers and storms push those severe limits. Doesn't seem like much when you look at just where our official rainfall sites are, but there were some areas that have had over 1.5 inches and continue to get more rain, like in Harrison County. Fleming was hit pretty hard with a lot of heavy rain earlier, so a flash flood warning continues until about 7 o'clock for that county. It also other counties inside the flood advisory, which goes until about 7:30. That's Rowan, Fleming, portions of Anderson, Franklin, and even northern Woodford. Big difference in what the rain does to the temperature. Mid 80s or low 80s down south. We've got the mid to low 60s for some areas in our northern counties where the rain has been. So big difference. And it's also the fact that there is some drier air or cooler air trying to work in, but really the rainfall has been taking temperatures down and making it feel a lot cooler than where we should be this time of the year. Clouds will continue overnight. We'll see some fog out there early tomorrow morning, maybe a few showers and storms in the extreme southeastern counties, but really high pressure hanging out with us and just that little bit of a wave kind of hanging out in the Appalachians and the Blue Ridge, and that's what's going to continue to bring in at least a chance, a small chance for a few showers day in and day out for another couple of days. So there's the activity moving out early tomorrow morning. It's cloud coverage after that point, maybe a few light rain showers mixed in or some fog, but that will eventually clear. And then we're back to a little sunshine throughout the course of the day on Thursday with just a slight chance for a few little showers to kind of pop up into the afternoon. And you'll notice that that is where the bulk of the rainfall does fall over the next couple of days. So another couple of tenths of an inch, maybe in the bluegrass, maybe another 1/4 of an inch possible for those in the south and southeastern counties for not just today, but also the next couple of days. Mid 60s to the upper 70s tomorrow, but we should top out at 80 for most locations. And then as we continue throughout the week, kind of staying in the lower 80s versus cranking it up to 86, which is where we typically sit this time of the year. So it's going to continue. The stretch of cooler weather, cooler than where we should be, but we are inching closer to normal by the time we get into the weekend and the beginning of next week. So the heat certainly coming back, especially next week with that big real estate of high pressure, all that sunshine coming in. So over the next few days, what you can expect, if you live in the southeastern counties, especially right along the Virginia state line, that is where the bulk of the rain will be. Everywhere else, it's partly cloudy, warm but comfortable. Next best chance for rain really moves in over the weekend.